I know that America will never forgive me, and I'm not asking for that.
So then, what are you asking, London?
Don't forget me. Never forget me.
Green light, never gonna slow down, slow down. Always going uptown, uptown. We live in the good life. This is the life.
London Logo. She's the daughter of an empire, a child of the American dream. A media darling, she is the ultimate celebutante trendsetter with millions of fans and millions of haters.
First off, thanks again, London. And congratulations on the MTV Nip Slip of the Year award.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the millions of little girls who are big fans of yours?
Not really. I'm a model, not a role model.
Not too long ago, you attended a PETA event and you wore a fur coat.
Nobody told me PETA doesn't like fur. They doused my coat with red paint.
Then what happened?
The pics got out. A fur coat splattered with paint became really popular. Fur sales skyrocketed.
Take that, PETA.
Trendsetter.
Oh, honey, London's outfits are always delicious. Probably because I designed them.
London's sex tape was ironically titled A Night in London. And at 4 hours long, some said it should have been called A Week in London.
You know what? Nowadays, other celebrity sex tapes just seem derivative.
If you were getting in or out of a car in the early 2000s, you couldn't help but think of London.
She pioneered the tasteful stunt crotch shot, sometimes referred to as coochie cam verito. Her millions of adoring fans feel she is the ultimate pop princess, while others say she is just a washed-up media whore whose relevance, if any, expired 10 years ago. In 2006, London received worldwide acclaim when she released footage of herself in war-torn Afghanistan, entertaining the troops. She was the first major celebrity to enter that volatile war zone. But worldwide acclaim turned to disgust when it was learned that London never actually travelled the 12,000 miles to Afghanistan, but rather filmed the whole thing on a movie set in California, an hour's drive from her home.
What is the story with this Afghanistan thing? You never made it past Santa Clarita?
She was never aware that she actually wasn't in Afghanistan. I fed her a few Ambien, flew the plane around for about an hour. Money-saving thing on my part.
And Winston, have you learned your lesson about taking shortcuts?
Absolutely.
Well, she didn't let the fact that she was born without skills or a personality stop her from being famous. I think that's really noble.
Is London Logo a business and marketing genius? Or is she simply the accidental beneficiary of an overwhelmingly ignorant American public? I'm Diana Smeltmarlin with BBS One, and to find out, I'd have to go back to the beginning. What is the first word you think of when you describe your daughter?
Busty.
What can you tell me about her upbringing, her education?
Well, originally London wanted to major in marine biology until she realized she would have to take biology.
London always knew what she wanted to do, and it didn't involve learning.
What did it involve?
Showing off.
So she went into modeling.
At age 6.
Then, of course, after her sex tape, she booked her reality series.
Did London abuse drugs or alcohol at a young age? And then...
What?
London, Brad Tobacco with a no. When are you hitting the stores with your new line of clubwear for preteens?
Stop talking to me, I'm wasted.
London, we heard you might be in next season of American Horror Story. Bust up, care to comment?
I need to find a bathroom fast.
London,
I can't see my
London.
outfit!
Holy shit, did you guys see that? You guys, zoom in, we got a gusher. London, it appears that your head is bleeding profusely. America wants to know what happened. We have the right to know. Look, normally I'd call 911, but my journalistic ethics prohibit me from involving myself in the story. I hope you understand. All right, guys, it's a cut. We're out of here.
she suffered traumatic brain injury and some temporary amnesia.
When are you hitting the stores with your new line of clubwear for preteens?
Stop talking to me, I'm wasted.
At first, London's amnesia left her unable to recognize anyone from her life, even herself.
Oh my God, who is this chick? She's on every channel. Looks like a real bitch.
Surprisingly, despite the damage to her brain, we have not noticed any perceptible changes in her behavior. Cough.
Where am I? How many new Twitter followers do I have?
You don't see Christy Kim getting drunk and falling on her ass.
Mom, get that camera out of my face. Go have a drink or something. Goddamn.
OMG, I am so sorry I arrived here late.
It is your house.
I know, it's really big.
Do you get lost in it often?
Always. I get lost everywhere. Anyway, I forgot you were coming.
Oops. Get back in there.
The right side of my face is the good side. Do not shoot the left.
Well, it is such a pleasure to meet you, London. Tell me, why are you allowing us to do this documentary?
I want my fans to know the real London.
You've been in America's Eye for 2 decades. The product lines, the family name, the reality show, brief jail stint, and is that not the real London?
That's just my public persona.
So the real London is different than that public image?
Never mind that. Just, Diana, I'm a stronger woman now. My lengthy recovery is a miracle.
You were in hospital for under 4 hours.
It's like I've been reborn.
You know, there are some people, I'm not one of them, who believe that it's stupid to idolize celebrities because they feel that they're only famous for being famous. I'd like to know what you think about that.
Yeah, I would tell those people the answer they seek is in a book by Jesus.
Are you serious?
Well, no. Yeah, no, I'm not serious, of course not. But Jesus is. In fact, he's way too serious. He's always looking so unhappy. He needs a makeover. I'd put him in cargo shorts, turn the cross to its side, having him do a sexy elbow lean, put his hair back in a man bun, like the mixologists at the hipster lounges. Hot.
At any rate, I think what America wants is a tell-all interview answering unedited questions.
America doesn't know what it wants until it's told.
London, why do you think it is that you're famous?
Would you like a tour of the house? Can I get you a drink? Mineral water, cucumber water, London water.
Oh, thank you. These are your dogs?
Oh, yes. This is Whoopi Goldbark, Albark Einstein, and of course, Samuel L. Jackshound. Each of them ran away eventually.
And does London have any pets now?
Why, yes, London does. This is Pee-Pee's doghouse.
There's a dog in there. It just seems rather small.
He's a micro chihuahua, the world's smallest dog. I paid $50,000 for him to some Nigerians I met on the internet. Here he is. He's a little shy in the morning.
You paid $50,000 for a gerbil.
London would not pay $50,000 for a gerbil.
I would not pay $50,000 for a Virgil.
No.
He went poo-poo, Winston. I'm sorry about that. He's still being house trained. But he is so awesome. Everyone loves him. Richard Gere even offered to pet sit.
Welcome to the High life, get you some that Gucci, that Prada, that Dolce Gabbana. Live life like Nirvana. I got the psycho like a zillionaire. I'm stopping traffic in my limo, cutting through Times Square.
London? This closet is larger than some people's homes.
I know, I'm very blessed. Blah, blah, blah. Look, it's not my fault people chose to be born ugly or poor. When you're choosing your genes in the womb, you've got to choose right, like I did.
You believe you chose this before you were born by selecting your genes?
Well, yeah, it's called natural selection, duh. Don't you believe in science? This is my bowling alley. I'm a really good bowler. Want to see?
Oh, yes, I'd love to.
Steve Rick!
400 points, woo! All right.
But the most you can score in any bowling game is 300 points.
Maybe at your house.
London has, how should I put it, a physical problem with wearing things twice.
I'm trying, you see, right? I'm nauseous now. I'm gonna... No, I can't. I'm gonna be sick.
So she started a charity, and the mission statement is to dress the needy in trendy clothing that London has only worn once. It's a very worthy cause.
Yes, I'm sure the Nobel Committee will take note.
I am here today to donate the clothes I won't wear twice to the poor people, which is why I'm here risking my life in the projects.
This is the Calabasas Commons.
Here you go, you sad little homeless man. Don't use it to buy drugs.
This is a $9 latte.
Oh, you're not homeless. You're a hipster. So hard to tell these days.
I'm still gonna use it to buy drugs.
Oh, and here's my very first fragrance, Moist by London. And here's my second, Damp by London.
What's that one?
Oh, that was my fragrance for fatties. The only reason it didn't sell is because it was misspelled, obviously. It was supposed to be chocolate mousse, not chocolate mouse. Fat people don't want to smell like mice, even if it does involve chocolate.
Didn't you proofread it?
Now I do. After that, I personally proofread all of my products. Check out this new ad for my latest fragrance. You're There by London. So they'll never forget you were... I have plenty of other products aside from fragrances.
Oh.
I personally believe that beauty products shouldn't discriminate, which is why I invented Sunsmack.
This logo, why would black people need tanning spray?
Diana, that's racist. I don't associate with racist.
Yeah, but how is that racist?
Oh, please. Just because you're British doesn't mean you're not racist. Get that. Get that. This is my reverse sauna. Yes. It's where I do cold yoga. I invented it. Sometimes I walk down this hallway and wonder, how have I accomplished so much in one lifetime? Here's me with the dollies. I can never remember which is which. And here's me and the president.
Oh, looks like a bit of a wardrobe malfunction.
Just another nip slip. He was such a bitch. He told me I didn't take criticism well.
How do you take it?
Not well. And there's my Kooky Bear and I.
Groundbreaking and eccentric fashion designer Simon Debris is London's personal designer.
This purse is just too clunky. I need a clutch.
Honey, any purse is a clutch if you clutch it.
Ta-da! Simon looks for inspiration in unique places.
So, my designs are inspired by things in my everyday life, like the watery stuff on top of yogurt, paper clips, the lint from a dryer, a scratch and sniff coloring book, anal beads.
And that's my bestie. Angelina always helps me when I don't know what to do. She's like my Yoda, except hot and busty. And not a puppet.
Actress Angelina Streisand achieved fame in the television version of Richard Wagner's Die Valkyrie. She received an Emmy for Best Horns. So you've recently decided to focus on being a mother.
I have recently decided to do that. You know, once you have kids, you don't have time for anything else other than raising your children and taking time off from raising your kids to do whatever you want.
Right.
This is Diana Melting Pot.
It's smelt, Marlin.
She's the Queen's go-to journalist.
That's not true.
She did that thing in the Middle East with all the war people, you know?
Oh my God, I loved that.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh no, honey, it's just something you say.
Winston, where's the apron I got you? Go get it.
Oh my God, Winston makes the most delish waffles you've ever had in your life. He makes them with chocolate and walnuts.
I love me some big nuts. Yummy.
Oh, you and me both.
I once tried to cook by myself, but it tasted like syphilis.
It seems as though Winston Spritz has done crisis management in nearly every major scandal of the late 20th century. Watergate, Iran-Contra, Monica Lewinsky, Roswell, the Mirren sex trafficking scandal.
Hi, I'm Brad Tobacco, and this is The Know. So it seems the Kim sisters are back up to their old antics. Although Christy Kim has not yet broken the internet, she has certainly put a huge crack in it.
Oh, hell no. Turn that bitch off.
And as if more people couldn't be talking about Christy Kim, the soon-to-be mother has now announced her baby's name. Little baby hashtag. The symbol, not the word, is due by the end of the week. And it seems little baby hashtag is already trending more than any other celebrity ever.
Oh my God, she is gonna make a great mother. Fucking bitch. She's gonna make a great motherfucking stupid-ass bitch because that's what she already is. And she will always be a dumbass bitch for the rest of time, you know, because like, duh.
That blimp ass is getting too big for her britches. That show should be talking about me. I need ideas, people.
Ooh, I got it. Dangle a baby off a building.
Great idea, Simon. Angelina, quick, give me one of your kids.
What?
What? Not for this thing, for a completely unrelated thing.
London, why don't you just reinvent yourself? You know, become more modern, create a stronger social presence, reach out to younger fans.
Seriously, Angelina, I need real ideas here.
Wow, waffles are ready.
Great. I'm not hungry anymore.
It seemed we had touched a nerve. TV persona Christy Kim represents a new celebrity worship, one of selfies and BuzzFeed articles. Christy Kim blew up, so to speak, on the reality show Fattest Fatties. Weighing in at a morbid 523 pounds when the show began, Dong Su lost an astonishing 394 pounds. All in her upper body. She then became the spokeswoman for the Cretaceous diet, which consists of eating scientifically reanimated, extinct Mesozoic-era plants. And then landed her own show, Catching Up with the Kims, which propelled her entire family, including sisters Cara and Clark, into the limelight. Her highly publicized marriage to a world-famous DJ got more coverage than the president's inauguration. DJ Microchip. When early in Microchip's career, another world-famous DJ suggested he wouldn't be able to spin because he was too short to reach the controls, here's what Microchip said.
You know what? Screw Paul Oaken's door. I put my dick on my head, I'd be way taller than him.
What happened in there, London? Why did that television spot about Christy Kim bother you so much?
She's so by the numbers. Step 1, become a reality show superstar. Step 2, live happily ever after. Step 3, make a new reality show and call it Happily Ever After.
Well, surely there's room for both of you.
There's no room for anyone next to that ass. At least I was an original, first in my breed. Until all those actors and singers realize it's easier to party than it is to act and sing.
Let's talk about children. Do you foresee having children someday?
When they come out with one that doesn't shit.
Can you tell me about London's love interests?
Let's see. There was Aladdin. He was a prince of Egypt, or he said he was. Robert, Psycho, and I think I'm forgetting someone else. Oh my God, there was this Latino pop star.
And how did that work out?
Not so much. I mean, London said with that Spanish accent, it felt like she was banging her housekeeper.
Who else has London dated?
Oh my God, how can I forget? She dated every single member of the band Four Deep.
All of them?
Yeah, she had to try them all, so.
The Canadian boy band Four Deep broke up in 2010 after the release of their last album, Cross Streams.
So, you call yourselves Four Deep. Tell me, how did that name come about?
Oh, Keith's mom came up with it. She is so hot.
I see. Let me understand this properly. London dated all four of you at one time or another.
Sometimes at the same time. We used to call her the Dyson.
Why?
Never loses suction.
Tell me about Keith.
Keith, I can't believe she did this. She started to date Keith right after he dropped the G-bomb on national TV.
Gonorrhea. No.
Did he tell her he had gonorrhea?
Gestational diabetes.
No.
No.
Gay.
Gay?
Yes, he came out of the frickin' closet.
On television as
on
gay?
television.
While dating her?
Yes, but it ended terribly because he had nicer wardrobe than she did. She was very jealous of him.
She tried to convert me. She arranged a three-way with me, her, and Derek.
But she fell asleep, so Keith and I had to pleasure each other. But not in a gay way.
In 2008, London famously left Greek shipping heir Stanko's dead carcass at the altar.
At the end of the day, London didn't want to change her last name to Dead Carcass. You know, it was a marketing decision more than anything.
Is that a wig?
Did you just ask me that?
I'm sorry.
Does it look
it doesn't
like a
have
wig?
to be in the documentary at all, but I
told her. I knew it. I said this does not look freaking real.
It's beautiful. It makes your eyes pop, but I just feel like...
Thank you. The truth... Can you make sure this doesn't make it in the interview because she'll kill me?
Absolutely.
London gets a tad jealous if we have the same hair color, so I always now have to be brunette.
But you are actually a blonde?
I am.
Is London actually a blonde?
Today she is.
What about your family, your parents?
My parents used to have sex in front of me all the time.
That is disturbing.
Well, not with each other.
Are there any family members who are particularly special to you?
Oh, yeah, my cousin Justin.
So, Justin, what do you think of your cousin London?
Well, she thinks she's famous, but none of my friends have heard of her.
Huh. Anything else?
I don't really like her brownies. They just make me more hungry, and when I eat them, I get tired.
Really?
Yeah, I think she puts weed in them.
Everyone's invited, come on down. It's a banging party, say it loud. Come on, join the fun, the time is now. We can show you
I'm
what
confused.
it's all
Why did
about.
we drive the limo to the airport? I thought we were just going across town to a Hollywood nightclub.
We are. Have you ever sat in 405 traffic on a Friday night? You can practically feel yourself aging.
But isn't it only a 20-minute drive?
Yes, but it's an 18-minute flight.
And then the limo will pick us up from the airport with Simon and drop us off.
And how far from the airport to the nightclub?
About 20 minutes.
Thank you. Are you nervous about debuting your track tonight?
Ms. Smartmelon, everything that London does, she does for her fans, so they better fucking love it.
Well, yeah. I spent so much time putting that thing together, like a full half hour. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a nap.
All right, everybody, get ready for landing.
I feel so much better.
Thank you for taking the time to sit down with me, DJ Messiah.
Just Messiah.
Tell me, do you write your own songs?
No.
Then do you, come up with the beats?
No.
I'm sorry, Messiah, tell me exactly what it is that you do.
I combine them.
All right, let's go.
Hey, whoa, hey! Oh.
You got a nice ass. I could be your mop handle tonight.
What are you doing? I'm straight.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Me too, obviously. Have you met me?
Okay, it's his last track next, and then I'm up. Perfect.
And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage the one, the only human being ever being paid more than me to DJ, London Logo!
Hello, Hollywood! I'm here to blow your mind. That's how you DJ.
Pee-pee! Pee-pee! Pee-pee!
London?
Pee-pee! Pee-pee, where are you? Who's a good little dog? Who's a good little peepers?
Has your dog gone missing?
Are you totally stupid? What does it look like? Did Mary Poppins drop you on your head when you were a baby? All that matters is me finding my little prince. If I don't find him, I will seriously die.
And if you die, I would die.
That's really cool of you, and I appreciate it, but right now, I need to find Pee-pee. I'm gonna check the Pee-pee cam.
The Pee-pee cam?
Yes, the world's smallest camera for the world's smallest chihuahua, the PP GoPro.
There's no signal. Get the dog whistle.
Oh, no. Shit. Call the plumber. Do it quietly. I'll try to keep London occupied. That's the plumber. I'll get it.
Is Pee-pee in the toilet
London, please, I'm handling it.
Pee-pee's in the toilet again!
Don't worry, I'm handling it. It's all taken care of this.
London, Pee-pee's in the toilet again! And? Who's responsible for this? Was it you bug-eyed little thing?
This seemed like a non-issue. This what y'all call me over here for? Pee-pee in the toilet? It's supposed to be pee-pee in the toilet. Pee-pee in the toilet go hand in hand with a hot dog in a bun. Snake in the grass. Nice round booty with a thong on it.
No. Pee-pee is the name of London's pet, and he's trapped somewhere in the toilet.
Well, now I understand. Oh, my God. Well, you see where the confusion come from.
Just get him out! I don't hear him! Is he dead?
No, he's not dead. He's fine. This is the best toilet could be made. This is the Fluid Master 400. Best toilet in the world. Fit any booty. Let me show you something. Look at it. Look at it. I'm 200 pounds. Look, I can fit 2 more booties on this damn toilet. Beautiful. And he got air pockets. See, he's doing fine in there. He probably in there singing to himself.
I don't give a shit how the toilet works! Just get him out!
Oh, my goodness, young lady. All right. Are you on Housewives of Orange County? Come on, you got the way, young fella. There you go. Let's go. Get him out! Get him out! You watch it. Ready? Y'all should turn the water off.
Just get him out! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
Oh, I almost deep-throated pee-pee.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I think he ran inside the wall.
Get out of my way.
Right away.
Run! Thank God he's all right. Who's a good little peepers? Who's a good little guy? Oh, he smells awful.
Now that the PP crisis was resolved, we were off to a major bookstore where London would be promoting her autobiography, I'm Not Insecure, You Are.
I really love these things because it gives me a chance to interact with my fans, you know, face to face. Ted!
Hi, London. I'm already starting to sweat.
I've already signed like 10 books for you. Ted's my stalker. He's been following me since I was, what, 13?
I don't know. When was your first period?
Oh, right, so 11. It's been a while, hasn't it, Ted? Oh, no. Remember what we decided about unwanted contact?
It's the only kind I give.
Exactly. Good boy.
I got you a gift.
You shouldn't have. Oh, it's beautiful.
I got it from the cemetery. I dug it up with my own hands.
Oh, wow. When will I be seeing you again?
Oh, you know I don't like telling you that.
Oh, Ted, you're so incorrigible. This is why I do what I do. It's really all for my fans. Bring a little sunshine into their lives. I wouldn't be anywhere without them. Isn't that right, Ted? God damn it, Ted!
London's book is rather short. I'm sure you've read it, and I'd love to know what your favorite part of it is.
Oh, well, the title's flawless. Every word in it.
The title that's 5 words long.
And I love every single word in that title.
Tell me about London's book. I've read it.
Yes. I like the part where you know, remember the part. I like that. That was
the theme that most resonated with you is what in the book?
that London could write.
It's a delicious book.
What do you mean?
It's very tasty.
These vague and stumbling answers led me to believe those closest to London had not actually read her book.
So, this is your library? Yes. I'm very proud of my collection.
About your book. I've spoken to several of your friends and family members, and none of them seem to have taken the time to actually read the book. How does that make you feel?
Betrayed. I spent so much time putting that book together, and it's a window into my soul. No one can be bothered to read it?
Well, I read your book, and I found it fascinating. What was your favorite part to write?
Oh, you know, every page. From page 1 to, I would say, 203.
It's 60 pages, London.
Well, yeah, the second draft. Darn those editors.
You did write your autobiography, correct?
Well...
You had a ghostwriter.
What? I hate scary stories.
Did you at least read it?
You know, I don't read much of anything except things printed on t-shirts.
London, do you actually know what an autobiography is?
Something about autos? Cars?
Personally, I like the ruminations on the arbitrary nature of celebrityhood. It's a very accessible narrative. For me, the book was about the loneliness of an over-sexualized young woman who's unwillingly turned into an icon. I think London captured that perfectly.
London? Or you?
Look at the time.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, London! Hi!
What are you doing here, bitch?
I'm stealing your thunder.
Looks like you've been hiding my thunder in your thighs.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Can you tell me, in your opinion, why anyone at all should care about Christy Kim's bottom?
Because it is the dark void into which millennial culture is being consumed. It's the pop culture plasticky death of the universe. We obsess about a woman whose ass has more personality than she does.
This logo, I must admit, I am struck by your sophistication. Where has all of that been hiding?
Oh, right here on my arm and a little on my thigh.
Good old Winston.
Out to you.
You can make it out to empathy?
Oh my God, that is adorable. It's not even a duck face. It's a swan face. I think it's awesome that you tattooed fuck cancer across your tits. It's such a brave statement.
The chapter that you wrote about finding your strength as a woman was so inspiring to me. It made me want to do something more with my life. So I applied to Harvard and I got into pre-med.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
Really? Thank you. That means so much coming from you.
I'm obviously joking. If there was a dork holocaust, you'd be first on the train. Next.
Wait, you didn't sign my book.
Hi. Why are my fans total nerds?
Well, personally, I think it's a wonderful accomplishment that you've empowered so many women.
These are not my fans.
This book has opened up a whole new demographic for you.
No. My fans are like Christie's. Look at how awesome they are. Hey, Christy, how's it going over here?
Oh, it's great. You know, my fans are so awesome. Look at one of them got me. It's a teeny bikini for a little baby hashtag.
I thought hashtag was a boy.
Well, right now, yes, but we don't know what his ultimate gender identity is going to be. Why are you here, London?
Now, Christy, you know our fans overlap. Figured I'd come over here and say hi to some of my peeps. Hey, guys. I just wanted to thank you all for...
Hey, get to the back of the line, lady.
That's real funny. You guys, it's me. It's London Logo, you silly gooses.
We don't care what your name is. Stop holding up the line. And it's geese.
Why are you correcting my grammar?
Where did you learn to do that with the ice pop?
My stepbrother.
I'm calling Julius. He'll know what to do.
The story of Julius Catal, as London tells it, is full of mystery. Born to a poor Colombian family, he discovered at a young age that he could communicate with animals. But after a bit of digging, I learned that Senor Catal is...
I'm an actor. My name's David Goldman. I studied improv at UCB in New York, and I used to stand up at the Laugh Factory.
You're playing a character.
She saw me on YouTube doing a Cesar Millan parody, and she thought it was real. It wasn't even good. But ever since that day, I've been on the payroll. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor?
Not too good, Julius. I really need your advice. Let's go outside.
London, that is dominant behavior. I am the pack leader. I will lead us to the back.
So London doesn't know?
You think I'm gonna tell her? I see her one day a week, and this is my only job. I mean, am I on Broadway? No. Am I famous? No. Damn, the money's good. Pee-Pee feels he is not like the other dogs.
Like me.
He feels that no one understands him.
Like me.
He feels like he is constantly wearing a disguise. A very expensive and fashionable disguise. But a disguise, nonetheless. And he's scared that someday everyone will see him for what he truly is.
A phony.
A gerbil.
A what?
So let me guess, my dear. You are sad because your career is declining. Anything with the word rare bothers you. And you feel abandoned by your closest friends.
OMG, how do you know?
I watch TMZ. The same way I know Pee-Pee wants a biscuit. No. A cookie.
Oh, you're good.
On another subject, I must warn you. There is an alpha female challenging the Eres Archie.
Christy.
She wants to take your place. You cannot let her, London. You must bark and bite and assert yourself. Peace where she pieces if you have to. Challenge her dominance.
Oh, hell no.
Tell me, London, what is it?
Look at this. She posted it on Facebook and on Twitter. Loved your book. It's a shame people don't know about it. Oh, it's on, baby. The gloves are coming on.
Off.
I thought people wore gloves in history for fights.
Yes, but no.
Well, the kid gloves are coming off and the adult gloves are coming on.
May I suggest an alternative?
Fine, what is it?
London, you approve?
Sorry for being selfish. You truly inspire women all over the world. No reason to fight?
Hashtag Girls Unite. Hashtag Forgiveness.
That is my girl.
Thanks, Julius. You're totally the best.
Gracias, mi amor. Now go get that fame whore wannabe. Want a treat? Go fetch my check.
Tonight, poison leaks into the children's water supply at Pacoima Elementary. But first, the latest news from Twitter. Is London Logo a new hero in the war against cyberbullying? Her response to Christy Kim's vitriol shows an incredible maturity.
Hey, calm down. Sorry. It's okay. Mel, listen to me. No, it's called plausible deniability. No, it doesn't matter how much blood there is. What? That is a lot of blood. Okay, hey, listen, it's okay. You didn't know koalas are allergic to cocaine. No, stop crying, just take a breath. Good, now say it with me. I didn't know koalas are allergic to cocaine. See, it's easy. Yeah, the cops will believe that. All right, so I'm sending my assistant over. She'll be there within the hour. And just this time, please, pretty please, don't fuck her, okay? You gave the last one chlamydia. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. London, baby. Hey, I am so sorry about that. Listen, I just have to finish up some biz, but I'm listening to every word.
Did you see my Twitter battle yesterday?
Of course.
Christy now has more Twitter followers than I do.
Great. Oh, great!
Louis, that's bad.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Christy has more followers.
No! Ooh, that just makes me so mad. Okay, she has crossed the line, all right? We're gonna figure something out, okay? My little London is not gonna be standing in the shadows of some cunt dragon. Oh, sorry. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I can't get you back on Nickelodeon. Sorry, you're too old now. So just call me when you're 17 again. All right? Bye. Okay, let's think about this. Give me a second. Got it. Synergy on social networking, huh? Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I wish we could just do a sequel to your sex tape. You know, maybe get 2 guys.
Your partner on the tape was Mr. Iron Mike Tyson, correct? And he is the one who released it.
Yes, completely without my consent.
And you said Mr. Tyson went public with the tape in order to embarrass you. Now, there are some people who think that the timing of the release is a bit curious.
What? Sometimes I take a while.
No, what I'm trying to say is that the tape was released just before the first episode of your hit television series, The Airheads.
Are you saying I released the tape myself?
No, not necessarily. Now, you maintain that the tape clearly shows you making love to Mike Tyson and then passionately biting his ear off. Mr. Tyson, however, denies even being in the video.
Hey, that brother in that London tape, that isn't me. Come on, man, it's some kind of impersonator. His tattoo's on the wrong side of his face. And plus, I have both my ears. Man, you need to look for a brother with a hole on the left side of his head, not me.
Hey, listen to me. Turn that frown upside down, all right? Your sex tape is the one that started it all. Teenage boys in every language across the globe still jerk off to that tape, okay?
It is true, I am still getting royalties. But that survivors meeting you made me go to was horrible.
We have a new member this week. Everyone, please welcome London Logo.
Welcome, London. This is a safe place. This is our circle of consent.
What the accused did to me was unspeakable. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst frenemies. I only hope that my electronic rape can help some girls out there speak up, like the Cosby girls have.
You mean your sex tape?
Well, yeah.
But that tape clearly shows consensual sex.
Duh, the sex was totally outstanding. It's that he released it to the world without my consent, which is electronic rape.
Oh, please. There are people here who have actually been sexually abused, miss. What are you gonna claim next? That you're a victim because the guy didn't take you on a big enough shopping spree after you had sex with him? Poor you. Who's next?
So
Perfect.
she is ostensibly your client.
Yeah. No, she's not an ostrich, though. What'd you say?
Never mind.
Ostensibly?
So it's okay. So
You're using big British words.
let's
This is
start
America.
over, though. Okay.
Welcome to Across the Pond. Speak like people speak over here.
Do you have any opinions on the line of cosmetics? for
the
infants?
Yeah. London will always say it was her idea, but to be fair, infant makeup line was totally my idea because I look at baby pictures and they just look like old men and old women. They just like crinkled old Italian guys. It looks like ex-cast members of The Sopranos, like, I'm a baby, look at me, I'm so fucking fat and ugly. So what I was thinking is, look, if you can just lift it up a little bit and put some makeup on it and just zhuzh them up a little bit.
Zhuzh.
Zhuzh them up. Oh, well, we gotta think of something fast. Christy Kim's ever-growing ass is casting a shadow on London's career. It's literally shoving her off of front covers.
I believe you're using the term literally wrong.
I'm using it correctly.
Oh.
We gotta put a lid on that. That ass is huge. That ass looks like Nicki Minaj's ass learned algebra and became an exponential bigger version of itself.
Do you truly believe that London has talent?
Do I believe that
Yeah.
London has talent? Talent, define what you think talent means.
a gift.
You know what? I'm sure it's great, but here's what I think talent means.
Okay.
To think there was a time when if you Googled London, I came up before the country.
City. I don't need a geology lesson right now, okay?
Okay. Hey, you two. Hey, let's just think of some ideas here.
I could reach out to Rochelle, maybe do a reality show reunion.
Oh my God. Jesus, are you in the room? Are you here? Because that was as beautiful as the second coming of Christ, you brilliant bitch!
Daughter of an oil tycoon, Rochelle Ritzie used her father's money to fund her career. When producers were casting London's reality show, Airheads, Rochelle was at the top of the list. Their chemistry was undeniable. Often described as the odd couple if Felix was awful and Oscar was a black woman, their show lasted 6 seasons. They became famous for their annoying catchphrases, "That's so ratchet," and, well, yeah.
Oh, this mop is ratchet.
Well, yeah.
This donut is ratchet.
Well, yeah.
Oh, this ratchet is ratchet.
Well, yeah.
Their strained relationship was great for ratings, but not for each other. Things eventually turned sour.
Rochelle was really struggling with her addiction.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Ritzie, and I'm a sex addict.
It turns out she has this weird specific fetish for big, hairy, well-groomed lumberjack guys.
It's true. I'm addicted to lumbersexuals.
This hatchet is ratchet. Well, yeah.
Let me help you with that. This is how you lumberjack it in the woods.
Oh, gross.
Why don't I introduce you to the boys? Lumberjacks, assemble! Why don't you say hi?
Hi, boys.
At the end of this episode, Rochelle disappeared. No one has seen her since. As before, London insisted on taking her jet from one LA area airport to another. She said flying private is her, quote, birthright as a celebutante.
Oh my God, this can't be where she lives. Why does she have so many doors?
It's called an apartment building. 108.
I told you we had the wrong place. This is obviously some ugly people orphanage.
London.
Fine.
No, London. It's me.
Rochelle?
Sorry about the mess. I'm just gonna put the baby down. Please sit. Make yourself at home. Sorry about that.
I can't believe you have a baby.
Apparently, constant, unprotected, and anonymous sex can get you more than just herpes.
So, I guess you're just a babysitter now?
I actually work at Reebok.
Oh, that must be where the smell of feet is coming from. What happened to all your money?
I don't know. We lost it at some Enron or Bernie Madoff or some shit. I will put you to bed forever! So, London, it's been a long time. What are you doing here?
Actually, I have something I really want to talk to you about. Should we go get a drink? Just get out of here?
Oh, God, yes, please. But what about my little...
Oh, don't worry about him, /her, /it. Winston can take good care of babies.
I said I'd go to a bar, not a bar in another state.
Trust me, Rochelle, you're gonna love this. Oh, yes. Hello.
I will have a vodka cosmopolitan with 1 mint leaf and a cherry, and for my bestie, a dirty martini, extra dirty, upside down.
Yeah.
A drink's a drink.
Yeah.
Rochelle, I think I can fix all your worries. Okay, picture this. London and Rochelle together again.
What?
A one-night stage reunion.
Oh, no, London, I can't.
Of course you can. We'll use cue cards.
No, I mean the life. I can't go down that road again. It was a dark and lonely path. As a sexaholic, you're constantly trying to fill a void.
And that void got filled. Let's make a new void and fill it together.
London, you don't understand what it's like to be in a room full of people and feel completely alone. If I dip even a toe back into that world, it could set me back years. I can't take that risk. You know what? We should probably just go. Let's just get out of here.
Rochelle, wait. Okay, I know how it feels. I feel the same way. In fact, I've felt this so long, I think I'm numb to it, and maybe that's why I'm here. Maybe you're the only real friend I've ever really had.
We weren't friends, London. Our relationship was volatile.
Was it? Or were we just playing it up for the cameras? Remember the season of Airheads when we were au pairs for the immigrant Asian family? And we took all day to teach their child the one phrase?
Yeah. Kung Pao chicken with white lace.
We were so dumb.
And super racist.
Just stay. Forget the on-air reunion, but don't leave me for this off-air reunion. Just a couple more drinks.
Okay, just don't let me get too drunk. You know how I get.
Of course.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I'm not really supposed to interact with you.
This bar is ratchet! It's totally ratchet! She said it, guys! She said it!
Whose dick do I have to suck to get some dick around here? This is so ratchet! Rochelle Ritzy is back, you bitches! Yeah! Who put that air there? Oh my God, London. Look at him. Feels like somebody put fire into my coochie.
Well, the best way to get rid of fire ants is to pour a mixture of vinegar and baking soda down the ant hole.
So knowledgeable about nature. Can't resist. Get your baking soda ready because this ant hole needs a pouring.
Would you like to come with me to my cabin?
This is the best night of my life.
Do you see what happens when London and Rochelle get back together?
You know what? I will do that reunion.
You will?
Hell yeah.
Social media is aflutter with London and Rochelle reunion talk. This will surely be the media event of that specific 1 hour block.
Welcome back, London. After waiting 2 whole days, we're gonna finally see our favorite couple get back together after barely talking for years. I'm excited. Are you excited?
As I'll ever be.
Well, let's bring her out. Ladies and gentlemen, Rochelle Ritzy, come over here.
Oh, honey, you look like you fell asleep in a ditch.
I did. So are you going to apologize?
For what? Being more famous than you?
No, for alienating everyone who tries to get close to you.
As if. You're the queen of the ratchets.
London, I'm not going to help you play your game, not this time. Do you want to know why you haven't seen me in years?
You have leaves in your hair.
There was no big fight. There was no huge blowout. I left because I wanted to grow up, which is what I did. And London, you just haven't.
Don't you turn your back on me, you heinous bitch, Emperor. No one turns their back on London Logo.
Sure they do. She can stick the knife in.
Ooh, caustic.
Now, you've had London logo on your show at least a dozen times over the years. I'd love to ask you, what do you think of her?
I could say that she's spoiled, self-indulgent, irresponsible, and talentless. I could say that, but I won't.
Why not?
The same reason I wouldn't say that about Donald Trump.
I don't understand what Donald Trump and London Logo have in common. London Logo is young and beautiful, and she has perfect skin and hair, and Mr. Trump doesn't.
London and the Donald, they're the same thing. They represent the same thing. Ratings.
Ratings.
Ratings are catching on.
Is London a terrible person? Viewers of the much-anticipated Rochelle Ritzy reunion seem to think so. And that's pretty much everyone. So, everyone thinks London is the worst. And that's how that math checks out.
This is my favorite little hidden beach. I always come here when I'm in a bad mood. It's like metaphorical, you know?
Interesting. How so?
If London isn't liking things, she seeks the peace the ocean brings.
That's less metaphorical and more of just something that rhymes.
With a smile. Oh my God! See? Already the day gets better. Ted, what are you doing here? Come and say hi. From a reasonable distance.
Hi, London. I didn't see you here.
Oh, right, you didn't see me. Quit playing coy, Ted. It's a little stalker humor. Ted, you would not believe the day I've been having. What's that in your hand? Is that another present for me?
It's not. No, it's...
What is this from that time I dyed my hair dark for that movie Smart Twin, Dumb Twin?
Oh my God, Christy! It's the freak again!
London, it's not what it looks like.
Are you stalking Christy now?
It doesn't mean I'm obsessed with you any less.
Do you go through her trash? Ted, I asked you a question. Do you or do you not go through her trash?
Yes, okay? Yes. And I like it. It's roomier. I can sleep in there all day if I want.
Wait, you sleep in my trash?
I'm sorry, London. I didn't want you to find out this way, but I'm stalking Christy now.
Don't touch my sister!
Joke's on you. I find abuse highly erotic.
Christy, have you seen Tammy and the Brontosaurus?
What are you?
They make her say lots of sciencey things. It's hilarious. Uh-oh, faghettios. This isn't great.
I can understand Simon two-timing me because he's a world-famous designer. But you, Angelina?
London, I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to hear I'm sorry, London.
I have been your Yoda with great tits for years. Even wore the stupid wig for you. And you haven't seen one damn movie of mine. Christy cares. Or at least she pretends she does. And that's a friend, someone who pretends to give a shit about your movies.
I loved you in Criminal Hearts.
Oh my God, even your psycho stalker has seen the shit I did on cable.
You were very sexy in it.
Thank you.
Shut up, Ted! Okay, you know what? I've heard enough. Winston, fire Angelina.
Angelina, you've been terminated by Miss Logo. You can leave your keys with me.
How can I be fired? I don't work for her. And I don't have any keys.
I know.
Sycophant.
I know.
No, I don't appreciate what you just did there to my friends.
Whatever.
Clark, here, hold my bag. I'm gonna destroy this pencil neck pasty white hoe.
Oh, come on, like I'm gonna fight a pregnant chick.
London! London, are you all right? Let's be civilized. We're not savages.
You always think you're one step ahead. Soon you'll be left behind by the fans who once loved you.
Oh, London, you know, I have a child on the way that's gonna keep me on top for the next 18 years. Hashtag baby makes bucks.
I know your secret. I could completely ruin you.
Maybe.
London, I'm sorry.
How could you not know Simon was with Christy? How'd you not know Ted was cheating on me? And how the hell have I not seen any of Angelina's movies? You're paid to know these things, Winston. You're paid extremely well.
I guess...
No, I don't want to hear your bullshit, Winston. You're fired.
What?
Did I speak in an accent? Just tell me one thing. Where's my car parked?
The day's events would have taken their toll on any rational human being, and therefore no one could have expected London would take it this hard.
Footage of London pushing a pregnant Christy Kim has us all wondering, has London Logo completely lost it?
London? I was hoping to talk to you about everything that just happened.
Sure, let's chat.
Can you tell me what happened back there at the beach?
Yeah, just Christy Kim being a bitch yet again.
You said something to Christy. You said, I know your secret. What secret?
Oh, that was nothing.
London, how am I supposed to do my job if you don't answer my questions?
I don't know, it's your job.
Well, are you upset?
About what?
Well, all of your friends, your closest confidants, they left you.
Who needs them?
Everyone needs friends.
Not
London.
me, okay? And if I want a friend, I can just call my manager and I'll have a couple of them like that. Something's up with this chair. Do you hear water dripping? Listen, that drip, drip, do you hear that from somewhere?
No, I don't. You do realize that's not how friendship works.
Not for most people, but I'm London Logo. I'm an icon. Women want to be me, and men want to have a sex change to be me. Sometimes that just means you have to shed the dead weight. God damn it that this chair is bullshit!
London, are you all right?
Do you care?
Well, of course I care.
No, you don't! You're just trying to use me. I thought you would be smart enough to figure me out. But I'm not gonna hold your hand and walk you to that answer.
London, I didn't mean to.
Get out. What? I said just get out. I'm not gonna be someone you can use to make a name for yourself, especially if that name is Diana Smelt Marlin, because it's fucking awful.
London, please.
Get out! Just get out! Get out! Like everybody else just leaves me in my life. Just go! And you leave too! And you get out!
I would have left it at that, but something left me unsettled. So I scoured all my footage, and what I found could shock all of America. But before I could confront her, this happened.
London Logo arrested today in an incredibly bizarre series of events. We have footage that shows she may be a few beads shy of a full pearl necklace.
Get me out of this thing! You can't do this to me! I ain't a bag of groceries. I am DJ Microphone. I don't carry you far. You're mine now. I can't be seen riding around your shopping cart. See what that's gonna do to my street cred? Get me out of this thing, you crazy hoe. I know people. Viva la France! Screw you! Viva la France!
I don't want to tase you, ma'am.
Yeah, you do. Tase the bitch. Viva la France! That's right. Run, crazy chick.
No word yet on the charges, but we'll keep you updated as we know more. More importantly, Little Baby Hashtag was delivered safely this evening. InstaMilk, Christy Kim reminds us that moms who can't shed baby weight instantly are lazy, and no one would want to have sex with them again.
Against the wall. Number 1. Step forward, say your words.
Viva la France.
Viva France. Viva la France.
Viva la France! That's the one. That's her.
Lord, I feel like I'm dying. You know I look like I'm dying. Lord knows that I'm dying. Oh, I feel.
Excuse me.
Please remove your belt buckle, earrings, necklace, anything with metal in it. Do not touch the glass. Do not approach the glass. No sudden movements. Do not hand her any pens, pencils, anything with staples, paper clips. If she attempts to hand you something, do not accept it.
Excuse me, but is all this really necessary?
She's a convicted murderer and rapist. We have these rules in place, ma'am, for a reason. Would you like to see our...
London Logo, a murderer.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were here to see Chugs. Let's see, right. Do not blow her kisses. Do not pass her any tweets, Instagram photos, makeup, anything in pink. Is that clear?
How are you holding up?
It's a nightmare in here. The toilet seats aren't heated. This is so unfair. Why does this always happen to me?
There's something I think you should see.
I had a Joan of Arc meltdown, and people still care more about Christy and that runt hashtag?
I've been a journalist long enough to recognize when I'm being deceived.
Okay, and?
Going through some of my footage, I found this. Do you see that fake belly? Christy Kim wasn't pregnant, London.
What are you talking about?
And you've known this the whole time, haven't you?
If you want me to continue to participate in this documentary, you'll give the footage to Winston and do not keep any copies.
All right.
Good. It was all a scheme. Christy wanted to impress America by showing how quickly she could lose the pregnancy weight.
So who's the real mother then?
It's her sister Clark. Christy's the mother, but Clark's the surrogate. No one noticed because she's the fat one.
You could share this with all of America.
What's the point? America hates me now.
That's because they think you pushed a pregnant woman and kidnapped a midget. This would redeem you in the public eye.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do the tell-all interview.
London, that's incredible.
No more tricks, no more faking it.
I'll have everything arranged.
Can you do me a favor, too? Will you check on my gerbil for me?
Don't you mean your micro chihuahua?
Oh, please. I know what he is. But I love him anyway.
Sitting there, I began to see everything clearly. The lid was about to flip its shit, so to speak. Good evening, Miss Logo.
Good evening, Miss Smeltmarlin. Good evening, America.
I think the question that all of America wants answered is, why did you attack Christy Kim?
I've done my time, Diana. I was young, and I was wrong.
That was 2 days ago. We'll get back to that. You were recently reunited with your former best friend, Rochelle Ritzy. Can you at last finally tell America what went wrong between the two of you?
Rochelle was really struggling with her addiction. The show wasn't a good environment for her, and I was the one that suggested she take a break.
So then why pretend to feud?
It's what the producers wanted. It was all staged.
So then what else do we not know about you? What else has been staged?
Well, people think I'm a drug addict. That's not true. But there's so much pressure to be a party girl in Hollywood. If you're not, you're an outsider.
What about all the drugs I found in your bathroom cabinet?
Flintstone vitamins. Look, people in my position sometimes do crazy, immoral things to stay relevant.
Which brings us back to Christy Kim. Wasn't there a very specific, particular reason, which we talked about earlier?
There is no good reason to push a pregnant woman, Miss Smeltmarlin.
But she... Oh, shit.
The fame, the pressure, I've lived with it all my life. I finally just cracked, which is why I've decided to retire from the business.
I'm sorry, you're what?
The competition, the consumerism, I can't do it anymore. I need to live simply. I'll probably move out into the desert. I want to live a simple, spiritual life, like the Dolly Parton. I know that America will never forgive me, and I'm not asking for that.
So, what are you asking for, London?
Don't forget me. Never forget me.
So I was left with more questions than answers. Is London more than just a logo for American superficiality? Is this really the end of her empire? To find out, I'd have to wait.
Winston makes the best cactus waffles in the entire desert.
Oh, this hatchet is a very effective tool.
This piece was inspired by the indigenous peoples of the high desert.
Keep looming!
Old-fashioned looming helps keep my upper body in shape.
Watch Airheads Happily Ever After every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Ooh. Do you know how much blow I could buy with this? I would totally roll around in it, but London told me that money contains a certain amount of fecal matter.
We're getting married in Cathedral Grove in Muir Woods.
My wedding dress is plaid.
Well, I've always wanted to collaborate with London, and she finally made me an offer I just couldn't refuse. God damn it, Clark. You make a terrible wet nurse.
You know we made her.
And we could make another.
Could we not just screw?
What?
I got the lead in the remake of Sophie's Choice. And yes, London was at the premiere. The best part, London let me be blonde again.
London taught me to embrace who I really am, a lumbersexual nymphomaniac.
She planned everything all along, didn't she?
I will admit, that's the most delicious drink I've ever made.
I was drawn to an early discussion with London, in which she talked about Christy Kim. I realized she'd actually been describing herself.
She's so by the numbers. Step 1, become a reality show superstar. Step 2, live happily ever after. Step 3, make a new reality show and call it Happily Ever After.
So, London, this is it. The end to your coup de grace.
For the record, I don't have cooties, but yeah, I guess it is.
Your products are selling better than ever before. Your fame has just absolutely skyrocketed, and your illustrious brand is at an all-time high. So I have to ask, did you plan all of this ahead of time?
Maybe. Or maybe we just caught lightning in a bottle.
You do realize, of course, that this documentary is going to expose Christy Kim.
Isn't that funny? That this documentary premieres just 2 days before our new reality show? It's just so funny.
But it's not an accident, is it, London? Even this documentary.
You asked me 6 months ago, why am I famous? To be honest, I don't know. I didn't choose this. Look at everything that was handed to me. Everything I was born with. I won the Mega Billions gene lottery. I don't get it. I don't force people to buy things. They just do. That's American capitalism in its darkest hour.
Do you really believe all that, London?
Hell no. I'm famous because I'm London Logo.
Green light, never gonna slow down, slow down. Always going uptown, uptown. We live in the good life. Come through, trying to live like we do, we do. We just trying to stay true, stay true. We live in the good life.
much of anything except things printed on t-shirts.
And that's a friend, someone who pretends to give a shit about your movie.
Are you one of the housewives of Orange County? His tattoo's on the wrong side of his face. And plus, I have both my ears.
London and the Donald, they're the same thing.
You paid $50,000 for a gerbil.
I fed her a few Ambien, flew the plane around for about an hour. Money-saving thing on my part.
Well, she didn't let the fact that she was born without skills or a personality stop her from being famous.
You've got a nice ass. I could be your mop handle tonight.
Rochelle Ritzy is back, you bitches!
Go fetch my check.
You're using big British words.
That's
This is
start
America.
over, though. Okay.
Welcome to Across the Pond.
I don't know. When was your first period?
Poison leaks into the children's water supply at Pacoima Elementary. But first, the latest news from Twitter.
All of your